Good morning, everyone, and welcome to pre-market analysis on March 19th. It's 4 a.m. on Thursday, and like yesterday, let's keep this transaction simple. आप मुझे 8 मिनट दो और मैं आपको 25 वापस दूंगा. For last 3 days, we have seen a stunning hat-trick of green sessions. While the headlines are screaming about war, we have focused on the tape, and it paid off. From panic lows of March 16 to yesterday's close, Sensex claimed over 2100 points and Nifty surged 600 points. तो सारे लोग कल से यही बोल रहे हैं क्या अब की बार 25,000 पार. But as we wake up today, the global math has actually changed quite a lot. So the question today is not that whether we will actually cross 25,000. The question today becomes ki, will we be able to protect the gains? So let's look at the data. Okay. Yesterday, Nifty gained 196 points to close at 23,777. It was a day of Indian resilience. But look at the institutional tug of war that's behind that number. एक साल से ये हमें दिखते ही जा रहा है. FIs sold 4,741 crores and DIIs bought 5,225 crores. तो ये एक historic handshake है. The FIs are selling the global fear of the Iran conflict, but our local DIIs, which is all of us, are buying into the Indian reality. And every time we go for buy the dip strategy. हमारे DNA में डाल दिया है कि जैसे ही डिप हो डालना शुरू कर दो, ठीक है? So when you see the market rise despite 4,700 crores of foreign selling, it tells you कि देसी liquidity floor is rock solid. And we're not just following global cues anymore. दलाल स्ट्रीट को अपनी कोई rhythm मिल गई है, ठीक है? Before we hit the quick overnight triggers, a quick lesson. I often say headlines focus on the war and we focus on the tape. So headlines क्या है? What is headlines? Headlines is the noise. They trigger fear, they make you sell at the bottom. And what is the tape? The tape is price action. The price action is hard math where the money is actually moving. So if the news is bad but the tape is good, तो इसका मतलब है कि the market has already digested the risk. So don't trade for your feelings, trade for the ticker. In short, what it means is कि news मत trade करो, trade only what the fundamental says. Now let's come back to the reality check that happened while you were sleeping. The Fed stink. Jerome Powell just concluded that in the March FOMC meeting, the Fed will hold the rates steady at 3.5 to 3.75%. But they slashed their rate forecast for 2026, which was a bigger problem. Powell explicitly cited the war premium in energy as a major inflation risk, and they are saying higher from longer. US-Iran war. It was the day 90. This is becoming a flashpoint. Overnight, Iran's intelligence minister Ismail Khatib was assassinated. And Iran has retaliated by targeting energy infrastructure in the Gulf region. The Strait of Hormuz is now under a total maritime blockade, which it was yesterday as well. But kal humko green dekh we were getting a little more hopeful. And how was the global reaction? The Wall Street hated the Fed's hawkishness. The S&P fell by 1.36% and Nasdaq dropped by 1.5%. And हमारे लिए सबसे बड़ा problem, GIFT Nifty is currently bleeding. It is down 557 points at 23,242. So we are looking at a massive gap down for the Indian opening today. So that's why. Logic over emotion and math over everything else. So here is the math for 9:15 a.m. For index, for Nifty 50, the support is 23,200. If it goes below that, then it becomes a problem. The resistance is 23,650 or 23,862, depending on how Nifty moves. But matching the support is really big deal. For Bank Nifty, the support is 54,500, while the resistance is 55,100 to 55,400. And we have seen some big moves down on USD INR. It is actually in 93s right now. So which is quite a dangerous problem, right? So what is the conclusion? We are opening in a hole. If Nifty breaks 23,200 in the first 15 minutes, the hat-trick rally is dead. However, if we hold 23,200 and consolidate, it might be buy on the fair opportunity for the brave. No bias, just follow the level. But remember, if the volatility goes above 20, then I think you should get away from your terminal, because 20 के ऊपर जो भी ट्रेड करता है उसको मार्केट में एक नया नाम है, उसका नाम है गैम्बलर. So 3 names for your terminal today is Reliance and ONGC. With UAE gas facilities targeted and Brent at 110, this will be your only defensive green islands in a Red Sea. Nifty IT, TCS or Infosys, expect a sharp sell-off here. The Fed's one cut only stance for 2026 is a blow to US tech spending. And Geo Financials. It was the momentum king at 250 yesterday. In a 500-point gap down, watch for support bounce at 235 or 238. If it holds there, it's a structural buy. So that's your roadmap. You gave me your 8 minutes of time or whatever minutes, and now you have the plan. You have the 3-day math and the Fed's reality and the hard levels. The market is going to open in a state of shock, but I hope you are not in a state of shock as much. So chupchap, stick to these levels, manage your risk, and remember, ek chai or thoda sa calm before the bell and beyond the noise. And I'll see you at 9:15. I'll be live as well. So thank you for sitting in. And thank you for tuning into my show so early in the morning. Have a great day, and I hope you are able to preserve your capital today. So thanks a lot again. Bye.